Hey everyone, my name's Chris. I'm a huge toy collector and I've been collecting toys now for over 40 years. You can officially call me a toyaholic. Seriously, I love collecting all kinds of toys. Girl toys, boy toys, little kid toys, vintage toys, modern day toys. If it's a toy, I'm probably going to collect it. Now, when I started collecting toys, I never thought the collection would turn out to be this massive. It's so big now, I need a building or a warehouse. What I want to do is eventually turn this collection into what I will call Mississippi's Totally Awesome Toy Museum. Maybe a little bit closer to retirement age, I would love to make it a tourist attraction for our state so people would come from far and near just to see this awesome collection. So until I get the building, now I have to inventory and value everything. And that's why I'm making this series of videos so I can see what this collection is actually worth. Been working on valuing our Pageant dolls for so many videos because we had 358 of them. So now this is the final video of Pageant dolls. We did it. We made it to the last one. All right, let's start valuing this last shelf of dolls. First, we have Miss Taiwan, 2011. She ended up finishing third runner-up at her Doll of the World pageant. We're going to value her at $600. Now, I did buy this doll new, and I believe I bought this doll at the Barbie convention. I only went there one time. And when I bought this doll, all the other collectors were like, oh my God, you got her. She's definitely going to win the Doll of the World pageant. Well, she ended up getting third runner-up, and it did end up creating a unique story to tell at the end of the video. But here's her picture of the contestant the doll was inspired by. I believe that was a contestant at Miss Universe. Now, this is the very first custom doll I had made. In my real life, I'm a full-time beauty pageant director, and I have a pageant called Miss Magnolia State. So we had a custom-made Miss Magnolia State doll. She's Miss Mississippi 2010, and we value her at $400. But she got a lot of attention. We brought her to the pageant, and everybody had their picture made with her. She was a little doll celebrity. Next, we have Miss Nevada, 2009, and we're going to value her at $350. She's very unique and very couture, great colors, and that big red afro. She's a very desirable doll. Next, we have Miss U.S. Virgin Islands, 2010. Beautiful doll in yellow with feathers. We're going to value her at $350, and I don't remember the year, but she was inspired by a contestant at Miss World who made the top 3. This next doll is one of my all-time favorites. I designed this doll. She's just stunning. She has that ribbon train we like, intricate beadwork. I believe she was an Audrey Hepburn doll. She's Miss Peru 2012. And we're going to give her one of our top values of $600. Again, one of my all-time favorites. Next, we have Miss Namibia 2012. A great doll, great stones, great design. We're going to value her at $350. This next doll is Miss Ecuador 2010. She's what we call a showstopper of the collection, one of my favorites. So we value her at $500. I love this doll so much. I had a doll made to look like her, Miss Tennessee, but then I was able to get this one on eBay later on, and I love her. Next, we have Miss New York 2009. She was third runner-up in her Doll of the USA pageant. We're going to value her at $300. She's pretty collectible. I think she would sell fast. On the second row, I moved the front row out of the way so we could see them. We have Miss Brazil 2012. I believe I got her from my doll collector friend up in Connecticut. We're going to value her at $300. I know she was inspired by like a model or a custom couture designer dress. Next, we have Miss Las Vegas 2010. I believe I did buy her new. I really liked her because she was so unique, and we'll value her at $350. Next, we have Miss Kosovo 2013. Very unique doll. All their dolls have pantyhose, actually, and what they did on this doll was they beaded her pantyhose. I thought that's a very unique idea. She's very couture. We're going to value her at $300. Next, we have Miss Idaho 2014. Very unique, white and red with feathers. We're going to value her at $300. I bought her on eBay, and that's actually what I paid for it. That's usually the price on the secondary market for the nicer dolls, unless they're super nice. Next, we have Miss Guam 2011. Very cool dress, kind of a sheer over cape or something. Tie-dyed effect, ombre effect. We're going to value her at $300. Next, we have this doll I did buy new, Miss Malta 2011. I just loved her color combination and her bead work. It's so delicate. So we're going to value her at $300, even though I paid so much more for her. Next, we have Miss Cacasia 2012. We're going to value her at $300. I did buy her on the secondary market, and that is what I paid for her. So I believe she has kept that value. Maybe one day they'll increase in value, but you just have to buy these dolls because you like the artistic quality of them. Next, we have Miss Utah 2011. We did buy her new. I remember we paid $600 for her, but we're going to value her at about $250. And you saw those little flowers? That's what you get if your doll gets an alternate. No, we're going to save our surprise until the end, but if you do have a doll that wins the Doll of the World pageant, they mail you this crown in a crown bag, a banner that says Nini Momo Doll of the World or Doll of the USA, whichever pageant you won, and a scepter. Now, I did not have a doll that won, but I bought one that did win. So let's meet her at this time. Now, she was Miss Spain 2007, and she won the Doll of the World pageant. She beat like over 100 dolls for that honor. She received the crown and banner that she wears herself, and then her human winner got the crown and banner too. So I got all of it. And then they have this acrylic stand that the doll is displayed on. So we will value her the most in our collection, and we will value her, the crowns, the banner, scepter, all of that for $750. Now, I used to be such a fan of this company. I still admire their artwork and creativity. I think it's amazing, but I just decided not to collect anymore. I ran into an issue with the owners, and I didn't believe the integrity of the pageant was fair anymore. And I did voice my concern because I am a full-time beauty pageant director. I know how it works. And I didn't agree with the way they were conducting it. So we got into our drama, as you do in the real world, and they ended up disqualifying a lot of the dolls I had purchased so they couldn't be in the pageants. So that's why some of the dolls in the series I call the original doll, because they did make a replacement just to kind of punish me for speaking out. So anyway, that was that. I don't have any hard feelings anymore. I wish them the best. I think their dolls are still amazing, and I will always buy them on the secondary market. So that's just my personal opinion. We're all entitled to ours, but I just choose not to buy them new from the company anymore. I will only buy them on the secondary market. I still enjoy them, and I wish them the best of luck. And they actually did me a huge favor to stop collecting these because it was a little bit addictive because they were in a pageant, and pageant competition is addictive sometimes. So being that I'm not a rich person, I would scrimp and save change, anything I could to save up money to get these dolls when they were new because they were so expensive. So by me not collecting them anymore, I was able to put my money into other doll collectibles and toy collectibles that actually gain value and increase in value. These dolls are amazing, but they really decrease probably about 75% of their worth when you buy them. And that's not being negative or dramatic or catty. It's just the facts. They don't hold their value, but they are awesome. So if you enjoy them, you buy them because they are like a piece of artwork, and you won't find any other doll anywhere like theirs. So to leave everything on a positive note, when I do get the museum open, we'll have a giant display of Nini Momo dolls. I don't know if I have the largest collection in the country or not, but I'm sure I have one of the largest collections. Right now, it's at 358 of these dolls. So when I set the value of mine, I really did at a very conservative nature. And they could be worth a lot more, but that's about what I would pay for them on eBay if I saw them on there. So if I was to insure the collection with an insurance company, I would value just this huge doll collection at about $150,000 by itself. But realistically, it's probably more like 80 or 90 if I was to sell it. Well, we've made 37 videos so far with all kinds of toys and a lot of pageant dolls, and that total so far has come out to be $108,755. So when we add the value of these pageant dolls, we get to add another $6,600 to our grand total. So with this 38th video, our grand total is $115,355, and hallelujah, we are done valuing the pageant dolls. My goal is to see if I have $1 million toy collection or not, so I'm just going to keep on chugging away and making these videos to see if I can get to that total. Thank you so much for following us, and until next time, we'll see you then. Bye-bye.